If you've been on the internet for a past couple of days, you would know that Synnibear03, formerly known as Scootaloo Sands, groomed a child. In her first response, she cried on camera. She apologized to the victim for like 5 minutes, and then the rest of the video was dedicated to how she felt she betrayed Jack and how horribly she felt about it. But she took that response down. There's reuploads of it on YouTube. And now there's a new response where she takes everything back and doubles down on, defending herself and saying she didn't groom a child, which is insane to me. But, I'm not here mainly to talk about the response. I'm here to talk about how people will take this situation and any other situation in a similar level, whether it be grooming, rape allegations, any sort of allegations that would actually be crimes, and calling it drama. Because this is not fucking drama, okay? This is an actual crime that has been committed. It is not something like, oh, you're racist or you're transphobic and we're going to make fun of you for it. No, this is a literal crime that Synni's life could be ruined over. Her reputation is in the dirt. She could be in court for this, like she could be tried for this. And it's not drama. And people have taken the word drama and just turned it into something it is not, because the internet is full of cancel culture and they see almost everything they've been desensitized to as drama. Drama can have many definitions, one of which has been completely made up by the internet, which is where something happens, people make a huge deal out of it, and drama is kind of like a buzzword now. Drama used to be a form of fine arts where people would act in theater, or it would be something petty that people would complain about, when your friends are fighting over something that isn't that serious, you'll be like, oh, they're just stirring up drama. Or an example like a show Total Drama, where literally everything is just messing around with other people and causing problems on purpose. That is true drama. But when people take that term and use it to define a situation where a person has been allegedly accused of a literal crime, like breaking the law, it's not being dramatic. It is taking something and being completely serious with it and being like, hey, guys, we should probably do something about this, whether it be reprimanding the creator or person, the alleged criminal, and holding them accountable, or actually getting this person under the jail because he did something horrendously awful and we need to serve justice or something. That is not drama. That is just trying to do right by the law, even when the law won't take it into their own hands. I'm not saying it should be something like vigilante justice, but it should be like bringing awareness and attention to the situation like, hey, this person did something that is unlawful and they should be punished for it. I'm not saying Synni should actually go to jail unless the situation gets worse than it already is, but I am just saying Synni deserves everything that is happening to her right now. She does not deserve to be roommates with Jack, and she definitely should not be in contact with the victim like she is. She called the victim to comfort her, for God's sake, because she quote-unquote had nobody else to go to, because apparently all of her friends dropped her for being a fucking groomer, which good on them, honestly. Especially Jack, now that he's being targeted by her. She threatened his life. He's moved out of her house and is looking for a fundraiser to raise money to help him live. And Synni is just tearing into him, saying that he's a liar, he's manipulating people, he's a scammer, which is just not true. If you know even a fraction of what Jack has been through, you know that his life is literally hell on earth. And the fact that his friend, his roommate, the person who took care of him for so long, is turning against him because he won't support her for grooming a child, it says a lot, It says a lot about Synni's true nature and how she actually is and just what she's been hiding all of those times where she, like, I saw her channel, the last videos she posted before all of this went down was some sort of animation, and then her defending Jack for, like, 3 hours straight. I don't remember how long the video is, but she, the main point of that video was explaining victim blaming. And then she victim blames Jack in her response. She's saying that Jack is not taking the money and using it to support the victim when one, he is a victim of you. You've groped him, you've made sexual comments about him, you've acted in sexual ways around him, and you're overall just being very uncomfortable and unsafe to be around. You threatened his fucking life, and you spinned it around to make it about you, saying that you were the one who was scared for your life, so that's why you bought a bunch of stuff like a crowbar to protect yourself, quote unquote. But literally, Jack did nothing. He did nothing but be a victim of you and want to get away from you because he doesn't want to be groped anymore. He doesn't want any more sexual comments made towards him, and he doesn't want to live with a fucking groomer. And once you actually dig into everything that Synni has done and said and all of the screenshots and text and stuff, you'll realize that this isn't fucking drama. It's disgusting, it's vile, and she should be punished for it, in my opinion, because again, me saying this is just an opinion. It is not a fact, it is not a law or whatever. I'm just saying she should have some consequence for this, and I feel like Jack leaving is a pretty good start, along with the ruin of her reputation, because she should not have a platform. Honestly, her first response, although not perfect, it would have been fine. It would have been fine if she just acted impulsively and made a video expressing how sad she was and just left the internet to become a better person. But she did not stand by that. A better apology would have been deserved, like actually saying sorry and taking accountability for your actions. Because in the first response she made, she actually did admit that she groomed a minor, you know, and now she's just taking it all back in this new video, being like, actually, I didn't. I believe Jack, and he's a liar because I said so, which, is just not good. I have been in the internet commentary slash art community for so long. I have seen so many people do so many bad things with creepshow art and just a bunch of other people messing everything up, hopeless peaches, whatever. But seeing Synnibear03 groom a child really hurts because I loved her content. I loved watching her growing up, and I had a phase where I didn't like her, or at least like where I stopped watching her because it wasn't my type of content anymore. But then she moved to commentary, which is something I've grown to like, and paired with her improving art style, I really loved watching her videos. I didn't watch Birdie as much because I learned about all the things he'd done, but after he came back and explained everything, I just felt really bad. I felt like he deserved another chance. He deserved a chance to better himself and be better. But then I heard that he was roommates with Synni, and I found that really weird because I know that Synni had a crush on Jack, or at least had some sort of romantic leaning feelings towards Jack. And when I learned they were roommates, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm younger than both of them. I don't remember their exact ages, but I'm pretty sure they're both around 20 or so, or at least both legal adults. But either way, it's still kind of weird to have your friend who you've been pining over for ages and ages have basically grown up with, like drama wise, to move in with you, and then you're just like take advantage of the fact that he's your roommate to like grope him and stuff, and taking advantage. In context, those words sound like you're doing it with intent, but really you can take advantage of someone and not even know it. You can groom someone and not even know it. That's what Synni's going through right now, I believe. But the fact is that she knew how young Anna was, and she resumed talking to them anyways. She knew that Anna was 14, and she just kept sending all this sexual content to a minor that, by her definition, she doesn't even know. She was saying that Anna was the one who kept nagging and trying to contact her, which, honestly, as a child who has been idolizing Synni, it was kind of, reasonable. You get the chance to meet this creator you really, really like, and once you get in contact, you don't want to stop because contacting someone who is famous in general, or at least famous in your eyes, is such a privilege. It's an honor because for some reason, we as people hold people who are famous or at least like have a huge following to a high pedestal. We idolize these people and we want them to notice us because we just think they're so cool and we love their content or we love them in the most parasocial way possible. And just seeing this entire situation be labeled as drama is just so upsetting because that's not what it is. Synni, if she said the N word, that would be drama. You know, her and Jack drawing over the Columbine victims, that was drama because it's not something you can be jailed for. It's just abhorrent and a result of bad human behavior, but it is not something she can get arrested for, like grooming. So, I know this video is by me, a small creator, and it probably won't get that much attention. Kind of like my Emologism is Smile video, which was poorly made. That was my first video, I'm sorry. But, back on track. I really hope that other people can see this and kind of not really advocate, but I don't have a better word for it, but kind of like spread the word that we should stop using drama as an umbrella term for everything bad that happens on the internet because this is not drama. It is really a serious situation that Synni should be held accountable for. She should suffer for this. I don't want her to like die or anything because that's too far, but she should be able to at least like deserve a penalty for this, to lose a following, to have her best friend move out of her house because he doesn't feel safe with her anymore, to lose her platform, to lose money, you know? I don't want to like endanger her or anything because that is just really bad. And I don't want anyone to go out of their way to harass her. And this video isn't meant to be harassment. It's just supposed to be talking about the term drama as a whole on the internet and placing my 2 cents on the situation because it is still ongoing. And I'm honestly kind of scared because we are not privy to Synni's actions, We know that she might still be in contact with the minor, and we know that she placed threats on Jack's life, you know? And she most likely lives alone now. I have no idea what she might plan to do or what she's thinking right now because I don't know her. But I really hope that if anything else comes out of this situation, it is no longer referred to as drama. It is just instead called like a situation or a case or something. Because again, as I've been saying, and the whole message of this video is, this is not drama. There's also other terms we could use, like the Synnibear allegations, the Synni situation, or the Synni case, I know that the word case is more used for criminal cases, but since she did groom a child, soliciting inappropriate content to a minor, I'm pretty sure it's suiting to call this a sort of case. Like, this is some sort of case. She's gonna catch one if it gets way too serious. My name is Chris with a K, and this was my opinion on the Synnibear03 allegations and the term drama as a whole. See you guys later.